Hi, everyone. So today we're doing a love reading. I am picking up an energy that feels a lot like the fifth house kind of energy, um, having to do with love and fun and romance. I'm picking up an energy of someone whose intuition is really nudging them to get back out there, so to speak. I'm seeing dates, I'm seeing fun times. It feels like a lighthearted kind of an energy. But of course, we'll see as we start going through the cards what we get. But that is my intention, to see what is going on in your love life. Maybe things need to lighten up a bit. Maybe you need a new person in your life. So if there is a person who's already in your life or a person who is on your mind, then this is your reading. So for the overall energy, we are getting the energy of the Emperor. So this is a very Aries type of energy. So you could be an Aries or your person, but certainly you do not have to be. There's a lot of things that the Emperor represents, and we will get to that. But I'm going to set the Emperor aside right now, and I'm going to give the cards a few more shuffles, and then we will see what else the cards want to tell us about you and this person on your mind. So let's see. So we're starting with the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. So there's an energy here. It feels like this is someone that you probably already know. There's a person that you've probably already have a little bit of history with, at least. Because the way you're looking at each other is my clue to that. That your person is really seeing you as taking about as much as you can take. It's like the energy of you've had it up to here is how your person sees you. And I'm also seeing the Three of Swords here. So that's telling me that your person knows that perhaps they were the cause of that they caused whatever this is that's making you feel like you've had it up to here with your person. So that is why I think this is someone that you have some kind of history with, for that to be coming out. And you're seeing your person as not making any moves at this point to fix it. But with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups falling here, I know that there is a lot of love between the two of you. And I think that you've both invested at least a little bit into this connection. So depending on how long you and your person have been together, or how long you've known each other, there is some sense that you're invested in each other, and there's a lot of love. That at one point, at least, you guys made each other extremely happy with this Ten of Cups, or perhaps you knew that there was potential there with your person. But they're seeing you as being really fed up and heartbroken over this whole situation, that you're almost done like dinner. Almost, because you're a Nine of Wands. I'm not seeing the Ten of Wands, not yet. But you're seeing your person as this Hanged Man with the Four of Wands. So that's telling me that your person may be viewing you correctly, in the sense that they know you've had it up to here. They know they've broken your heart in some way or another, but you're seeing them as really not quite getting it, that they're not getting the gravity of how much they have caused you pain, or perhaps that you need them to take more action towards you in order for you to feel as though this is something that you want to continue to invest in. So let's keep going. So then we have the Seven of Swords, Judgment, and the Five of Pentacles. So there is something here with your person, with the Seven of Swords, that perhaps you are not getting the whole story about. That might be a thing here with the Seven of Swords. I really don't like seeing the Seven of Swords in these types of readings, but unfortunately they do tend to pop up on us. So whatever it was that they're not being totally open with you about, there's something going on here that you don't know about, something that's not exactly above board with your person. I think that you're both going through something, because I am seeing this Judgment card here right in the middle. There's definitely a spiritual connection going on here, for sure, in your connection. And it may be that your person is just not being super clear with you that they're going through something, or there might be something more. We'll have to keep uncovering, but you're showing up as the 5 of Pentacles. So you know that you are really deeply being challenged here in some way or another. This person could be burdening you financially, or this person could just be making you feel not important in the situation, which is what I'm really getting from you here with the Hanged Man and the 4 of Wands, that you feel like your person just really isn't getting the role that they played in this situation, or the gravity of what they have done. And because they're showing up as the 7 of Swords, the energy is kind of tracking with that perhaps they don't know or care just how much damage it looks like you think they've done here. Their energy is showing up with the 6 of Pentacles, though, which tells me that they think that this is a balanced relationship, and maybe it is, but there's something here that they're just not being clear about with you. So if they are putting in the same amount of energy and the same amount of investment, perhaps they are going through something here with the Judgment. But it does kind of leave me scratching my head, like, then why is the 7 of Swords here? There's something here that you're not getting the whole picture on. Whether or not they're keeping it from you, whether or not it's intentional, I don't know. But you're not getting the whole picture here, is clear. With the Judgment, we're getting the 3 of Cups. So you're both bringing a lot of love to this table. It is very clear to me that this is a very spiritual relationship, and the love is expanding between the two of you, and you're both bringing that energy in. So there's no question in my mind that you two love each other. There's no question that this person loves you, but there's something that they are certainly holding back from you about maybe what it is they could contribute, but they're not, or what they could be telling you about what they're going through, but they're not. So that's very strong. So you're showing up here with the Hermit. So I do think you have completely just separated yourself from this energy. I think that's why your person is sensing that you've had it with them. You've had enough. Your heart's been broken enough times. You're not going through this cycle again. You're at the 9. You're at the finish line. You've had it up to here, and you're just not dealing with it anymore. So you're taking your 5 of Pentacles and you're going into your hermit cave, and you're saying, this is time for me to probably just cut my losses. Despite the spiritual connection, despite the love that exists between us, it's really time currently you are feeling to really cut your losses. So, but let's keep going. So your person is feeling the 2 of Cups. Wow, the 9 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So your person is feeling the 2 of Cups and the Strength card. So again, there is zero question in my mind how much this person loves you. This person adores you. They see you as their other half. They realize that being in this connection with you is going to require a lot of strength from them, that this is not going to be an easy partnership for them. I'm sure that you have made that clear with your boundaries, with your 9 of Wands, with your 3 of Swords, with your 5 of Pentacles and your Hermit energy. Your person probably knows that this investment is not going to be easy for them. And you're showing up as the Page of Pentacles, where you're feeling like, meh, I don't really want to invest a whole lot more into this unless I know exactly where this is going. But you're still showing up with the 8 of Pentacles. So I think there's a little bit here of you're maybe not being totally honest with yourself about how you really feel about the situation. I think that you are feeling fed up. I think that you are feeling like you don't want to invest anymore. But I think if this person turned around and showed you that they were going to invest, that you would quickly be back in, is what I'm getting. Like you still are really holding out a lot of hope for this person. But then I'm seeing the Nine of Cups here. And there is this sense where you both really want to just work on your independence. I'm seeing this Nine of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles now coming together. And I feel like this is a very independent card. The Nine of Cups can be extremely independent and also extremely self-indulgent. So there might be something also going on in this connection where you're both just kind of working on yourselves and your own independence and your own healing, because the Nine of Cups can also be a very healing energy. So that makes sense to me though, because I can tell this is a very spiritual connection. So in order for this to work, then you're both going to have to do the healing work. I get the sense that you are doing your healing work currently with the Hermit card here. And I think that your person may not have started doing their healing work, but they're starting to recognize that they're going to have to do their healing work if they want to have any kind of a chance with you. So, and then finally, I'm seeing the Four of Swords here, which is telling me, again, it's like the hermit mode. This is you're feeling like you're not investing until everyone is healed. And I think that that's a really mature way to approach this situation, especially because of what we've seen. But we did have the Emperor showing up as the overall energy. So I kind of feel like the Emperor is a very disciplined archetype in the deck. And I'm seeing this as your person's shadow side, that perhaps maybe they didn't have a great role model in their home as a child. This is just an example. I'm not saying that about your person. I'm giving an example of why their shadow might be coming out as the Emperor, that maybe they didn't have a great role model as a father, or their father as a husband to their mother, or make it make sense for you. But it seems like there is a lack of discipline, and to some degree, with your person here with the Emperor. And then at the bottom of the deck, we're showing the Hierophant. So I think maybe perhaps the things that need healing for you are things that are rooted deeply in tradition. So if you, for example, are feeling like, no, this person has to marry me in order for me to realize that they are fully committed to me, then maybe it's like those limiting types of beliefs that could be holding you back in this connection. But make it make sense for you. But it does seem like there is something that's limiting you from really recognizing the love that your person has for you. Now, I'm not saying that they haven't screwed up, because you do have the Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords here. And we still have the Seven of Swords here too. But I don't think that your person is cheating on you. I'm not getting that from this Seven of Swords, but they're holding something back from you. And it may be because they're not disciplined. It may be that they're a little bit less mature than you are, because you are very clearly taking a very mature stance towards this whole situation. So they might think that what they're giving you is enough, but they might know. The Seven of Swords tells me that they know it's not enough. So it's like they're breadcrumbing and kind of gaslighting at the same time. They're giving you a little bit and saying, well, what are you talking about? I give as much as you do. Don't you see that? So that's the energy that the Seven of Swords is giving me. So I'm not saying your person is as pure as the driven snow, but I'm saying there might be something on your side here that may be saying to lighten up a little bit with your person, and maybe give them a little bit more wiggle room to make their own beliefs work with yours. That's what I'm getting. What do we have under here? Okay, there we go. Didn't we mention the Ten of Wands earlier? So there's our Ten of Wands. And so this again is kind of giving the same message, that it's like, it's time to sort of put all the burdens aside when it comes to this relationship, that it might be time to lighten up. And that was the energy that I felt initially when I sat down, this energy of just go on a date remember why you fell in love in the first place. I'm seeing 10 cups. I'm seeing 3 cups. I'm seeing 2 cups. I'm seeing 9 cups. I'm seeing cups all over this reading in the important parts of the spread. So there's zero question in my mind how much love the two of you have. I know it's a spiritual connection. I'm seeing the 3 of Cups and the Judgment card. I'm seeing major arcana. So this is certainly a spiritual connection. So it may be time to just sort of put the heavy stuff away, maybe even just for a few days or going into the weekend or whatever it works, however that works for you. But that's really what I'm kind of getting right now from this energy, is just take your foot off the gas for a little while and just spend time with each other and remember why you have this 10 of Cups that's flowing so much between the two of you. So I would like to look at your chakras because, as my regular viewers know, that is what I do. And I'm always very interested to see your chakra health and how that plays in. So we're getting the throat chakra with withdrawn and the heart chakra with inflexible. So I do feel that that's exactly what's going on here. I think you especially have withdrawn from the situation, but I think your person has too, because they're not being completely forthcoming with the reality of the situation and what it is that they know that they owe you. And I know that they know because they have the 7 of Swords here, that they're keeping something intentionally from you, and that's that they know they could do better. They could do more. They could be a better version of themselves, but they're just not doing it. They don't have the discipline. They haven't found their discipline yet, but they are feeling the strength. So the strength is here. They are feeling that, which is a really good sign. And all this love is another really good sign. With the heart with inflexible, now I am not saying that you are inflexible, but it does remind me of the shadow side that I saw coming through for you, where perhaps there's a lot of limiting beliefs here that if you don't have an engagement ring on my finger, it means you don't love me. And that's just not true. That's not the reality of any situation. You may feel that way. You may feel strongly about that way. But what I'm saying is your person might not see it that way. And so those are the types of limiting beliefs that will potentially keep people apart. And again, that's completely your free will and your decision. If you need that from a person and you know this is not coming from this person, then certainly you have to do what's exactly right for you. And I support that. But what I'm saying in this case, in this particular reading with this particular person, part of your healing might be looking at what does it mean when I feel safe and I feel like someone has committed to me and I feel loved? And does that ring, or does that moving in together, or whatever it is, make sense for you? Does that particular thing really have to be there in that situation? And there might be some healing that needs to be done around that. And that's certainly going to be in your heart chakra. As far as both of you withdrawing from the situation, that is certainly a throat chakra issue. And I think that is what I would like to focus on in this reading, is your throat chakra, so that you can at least begin communicating with each other, at least enough to come together and go on a date and have a glass of wine together or have a romantic dinner together, just long enough to communicate with each other, to even just lighten up the whole atmosphere of this situation. So I'll talk more about that at the end of the video, but if you're interested in a free Reiki healing for your throat chakra, I'm just going to link it in the description and in the comments, and you can click on it. It's yours. You can have it. You can keep it, whatever you want with it. But that's there. But we'll talk more about things that we can do for the throat chakra if you stick around, if you stay for the whole reading. So oh, okay. These all popped out. What are these? All right, let me try that again. I'm going to pull some playing cards. I'm using the Big Picture Oracle system to read these playing cards. So we have the 3 of Diamonds and the Jack of Diamonds. So this is the Lightning card and this is the Scythe card in that system. So what this is really telling me, this is really cautioning you. And I think this is relevant to the energy I was getting when I first sat down and started the video, that I feel like your intuition is really nudging you right now to just lighten up. Because with the lightning and the scythe, this is not good energy. This is arguments. This is coming in hot. This is accusations. This is all of the things that we're trying to avoid right now. And I think those kinds of things come from a blocked throat chakra. So if you're thinking, well, he's not moving forward, he doesn't care that he broke my heart, so he must be cheating on me, or wherever, we all do that. Our minds wander away, and it's really hard to drag them back together and make them make sense again. But that's what this 3 of diamonds and Jack of diamonds energy is, just these accusations coming in hot and just careless behavior, probably on both people's sides. If there's been arguments, or if you've been snapping, or if someone snapped completely on someone recently, those are the things that the throat chakra, we have to deal with the throat chakra in order to communicate effectively with each other, especially when there's so much love. There's just healing that needs to be done. It's very clear. I do want to grab a couple of oracle messages too, to see if we can get a last couple of clues here about what's going on with the 2 of you. We have grounding, which says stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. So I think, yeah, certainly for your person, there needs to be some growth still that needs to be done here, and perhaps some grounding, and that comes with discipline. Grounding comes from discipline, and discipline comes from grounding. So I really do feel that, I think for your person too, there's just a little bit of maturing that still needs to happen with your person. But I see the strength card here, so that is all the comfort I need to know that not all hope is lost, that your person is really going to be fine in this connection, so long as you decide to continue to invest in it. And then you have blowing kiss with unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, and affection return. And this is what I'm saying, like, maybe just coming together and taking a walk together and reminding each other how much you love each other and show affection to each other, and just go on a date and put the heavy stuff behind you, because that will still be there in a couple of days when you're ready to address that again, and when you're ready to do your healing, and when you're ready to look at what it means in your life for the big picture. But for now, it's just get together and communicate, and remember that you have all of these cups flowing between the 2 of you. So that is the reading. I will put a link for the throat chakra healing in the description and the comments, but also I want to show you in the Raise Your Vibe in 5 book. I'll find a page for the throat chakra. Okay, so this is a good one. So this says, this is this page specifically for the throat chakra here. You can see that. But this exercise for the day says anger equals fear. Sometimes it helps to remember that. So we were just saying that your person, or maybe you or someone, snapped recently, or someone said a lot of things that they regret saying. It could be your person, because you are showing up as the heartbroken one. But sometimes it helps to remember when people lash out, especially people who have this much love, it's because they're scared. That anger equals fear. And if your person did lash out at you recently, or whatever this is, make it make sense for you. If that did happen, that, of course, I'm not excusing that. And there's apologies that need to be done, and growth and healing that needs to be done, and throat chakra healings that need to be done, because that kind of behavior needs to stop. However, it's important for you to remember that that's rooted in fear, and that maybe your person's just afraid of losing you, or maybe your person's afraid of trying to tell you how they feel, but they don't have the discipline, they don't have the role model to be able to help them do that. So there's a lot of reasons why your person might just be terrified when it comes to this connection. So it might help to remember that, at least when you're trying to just be affectionate with them. It might help to remember that, and just get back to the basics, go back to the beginning, I'm not saying to ignore the problems. In fact, I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying heal the problems. But meanwhile, as you heal the problems, just try to have fun and remember why you fell in love in the first place. So that is your love reading. So please let me know if that was resonant, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.